welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. Another season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the New Mexico State Aggies and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona to a college football game in Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports. Built into the side of a mountain, you literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Sun Devils kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense as they take control of the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's King. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Hits inside, it's Stanley. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Webster. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the defense pays that blitz off with just what you want, putting the O in 3rd and long.
And a lot of people get conservative on 3rd and long and drop a lot of people. I like bringing pressure. Tell the QB, you better get the ball out of your hand fast because we're coming for you. Blitz gets home. Nice job on the defense being aggressive on 3rd and long.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Arizona State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. When they go to the ground, they'll go to Jason Brown Jr. Fought his way through a lot of competition in camp and ended up winning the running back job for the opener. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. A think a second about Arizona State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Drops back. It's Keene. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains. They're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Got his man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play. The Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Right side, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, here's Brown. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going.
And he's in! Touchdown, Sun Devils! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, he missed it. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Number 7, set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. There he goes. The 40. Past the 30. Inside the touchdown, Aggies. He broke away from the defense, and they... Catch him. Quick strike, touchdown, comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Arizona State, 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Keene. Fires to the big fella. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
New Mexico State, 7. Arizona State, 6.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. A give to Brown. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Brown. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Got a man. It's Anderson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
That pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Back to throw, it's Webster. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Fires deep toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, ASU!
I I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Wants to throw on first. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, no doubt. This is the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Long way to go on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right side, it's Stanley. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, it's Stanley. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a second down play. They give it back to him. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sets his feet. It's Webster. Out wide left, it's Stanley. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Throws it back. They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Harris. Finds a seam. The 30. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play, and you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Stopped at the 4.
The
7-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Webster. Turns it upfield. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built in.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Makes the grab. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Brown. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Moving the pocket, it's Webster. Left side is Ellison. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out. He wants to go deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
No good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but if you have a 20-point lead, life is good. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime. Well, now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Arizona State's head coach told me at halftime he is absolutely thrilled with the start that this young running back has gotten off to. As we told you, highly recruited, a lot of hype. And in his first start, he has risen to the occasion. Now we've got a whole half left to go. We'll see if he can continue to shine. But coach is thrilled with this young freshman's performance to start his career. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Tells the run, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Sun Devils, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To the air, it's Keene. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And This offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Now on the move. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looking downfield, it's Webster. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The run inside. It's Stanley. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Trying to get started. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, ASU. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
From deep, it's Pride. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Straight ahead, it's Stanley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Webster. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Here's a return from midfield. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Sun Devils! Stealing a score on special teams.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Getting deep in the third quarter, minute and a half to go here. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pride. Oh, he's got some space. Taken down. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield is Keene. Reels it in. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Unloads to the wideout. What a grab with one hand.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. They get to him as he throws. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? 2nd and long here. He wants to throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, as we told you before the game, this freshman running back in his first start had a huge opportunity today, and he has delivered. Late in this ball game, you have seen the productivity he's had, and he continues to grind out here. Every time he gets the ball, he's made something special happen. Continues to drive hard in his first start. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Nearly intercepted.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking for a man. It's Keene. Just got rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right side, it's Miller. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. He's looking to throw. Misses badly on that one.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Second down to the air. Out wide left, it's Brown. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.